Hey beauties, good evening to you. So beautiful people. Ah boy, sometimes we never see smoke without fire. Ah, I'm not even sure. Well, the speaker of the house, Miss Marissa, I hope I'm calling her name correctly, Dalrymple-Philbert, has resigned not only as the speaker of the house, but also as MP. I didn't even know she was an MP, to be honest with you. But I guess to be a speaker of those, maybe you have to be an MP. Again, people, I'm now educating myself little by little by little as it regards politics of South Trelawney. So I guess they're probably going to have some by-elections um, to see who now will be nominated. I guess that's what would happen, or vie for the post of being MP of South Trelawney, as well as Speaker of the House. I was listening to the news and I heard some suggested names, namely the Prime Minister's wife, and I don't remember who else may have been called. Jamaican people. All right. On the basis of, I suppose, when I was listening to Trevor Monroe, on the basis of integrity, of having some sort of decency, he said it was a good move because last evening he had mentioned that, the Prime Minister said that anything that will hinge on the character, namely the reputation of the governing party, they really almost, and I'm putting it in my words, should employ whatever it needs to restore that reputation. So if it means that the person or the people need to resign, then they should bow out gracefully. So I suppose with the pressure that has been, I call it the inclement pressure that has been brewing, succinctly, but it has been growing heavily in a sense as well. Maybe she was advised by her legal team that maybe it's best to just pull back and resign from, representational politics and being the Speaker of the House. So I can understand that, and I know a number of people wanted that. But I guess for me, beautiful people, it's far deeper than what we're seeing. Her resigning as MP and the Speaker of the House is only part and parcel of the cleaning of the house, of dealing with the moth and the rust and the plague that is really plaguing our society on the whole. She's just a part of just one issue. We have so many issues that really need accountability to be the order of the day. And as I had indicated in previous posts, that she should not be the only one walking out permanently, that others should be following suit. What happened to the ones that, although we don't know who they are, but one particular side says there are no one on their fence who is a part of the six that, were found out for, about their illicit enrichment. So if it is not one side, it must be the other, hypothetically or allegedly. And I said to myself, this is just, it's not just, I wouldn't say it's a smokescreen. The reality is that she did something. The Integrity Commission found it out and brought it to the fore. As the Integrity Commission has been doing, I think there are more damning cases that, the Jamaican people should have really pressed hard, to deal with, like, namely the 6 culprits allegedly about the illicit enrichment. I don't know why that was not really dealt with. I cannot understand it. This is something that affects taxpayers greatly and gravely. Jamaica is already economically decadent. We have been strangled, raped, molested, harassed, abused financially for many, many years. And I cannot understand how we put a lot more effort on something that is not as major as other things that I consider major. Those 6 individuals, what happened? You don't even know who they are. So yes, the lady has gone. Okay, all right, okay, all right, she has gone. What next? Will our country improve? Will we be better off? Because people, it must have a purpose to it. I know I firmly believe in everybody being held accountable. If I do wrong, I have to be held accountable, whether I like it or so. No, if you do wrong, you should be held accountable. You should be held accountable. So I hope it is not a case where let us pick, choose, and refuse who we're going to really punish and get rid of. All right. She only should not serve so much purpose. Can fling she out and put somebody brand new, young and fresh. I'm just saying that could be one possibility. But yet the people who found out in terms of the illicit enrichment, you don't hear gunfire about it. You have not heard gunfire about it. We just take it as nothing. But this lady, the Integrity Commission found out something that she didn't put and declare in her statutory declaration. And they have put it up. They have all right to. I'm not even speaking in terms of them. They're doing their job. But I'm talking about, where now, the people of Jamaica, the opposition and so on, saying, lady, you need to move. And I think what has really escalated or fueled the fire was the fact that they were in the house, and I guess some new microphone, and when the opposition was speaking, they were shut down basically, and they all had walked out. So it was also, I guess, frustration and annoyance and everything. And I saw this brewing from in March, April with the sitting house representatives, where they had walked out again, and they felt that they were disregarded in a sense by the Speaker of the House. So this isn't overnight. This is not an overnight issue. This is something that has been brewing, so I'm not even surprised. We have bigger fish to fry. Our country's in a bad state. So, all right, Mrs. What's her name there? She's gone. All right. What next? What next for the Jamaican people? What next for the Jamaican people? That is what people need to be processing. Not just saying, all right, the lady gone and whatnot. That probably won't really put a dent into the decaying economic way that we are in right now, culture that we're in right now. Too many people still poor, pauperized, depressed, sick, and tired, on the brink of ending their lives, on the brink of just ending it all because they're not seeing any purpose to their living. Their livity just not making any sense. I don't want us as a Jamaican people, my beauties. I'm not saying that we must not hold people accountable. I believe in that, But it makes no sense that, for example, if you have a cut or a deep wound or a sore, it makes no sense that you put about 4 pretty band-aids on them. It will not resolve the issue. It will not, my beautiful people. As I said, dismantle the two sides. Keep a few of them from both ends. A few, who I think have potential and can do well for the country. They just need to be around the right people. And you would see Jamaica soar. You will see Jamaica soar. Jamaica will soar for change. We're not tired of Jamaica. You don't want Jamaica to just be known as the model country as it regards economics, as it regards, the social living of the people. At no point, my Jamaican people, you don't want us to get to that part. The only way, our names are called is because of Bob Marley or Usain Bolt. That's it. And I love both legends. I love both legends. But let us be known for other greatness as well, my beautiful Jamaicans. Let us know for other greatness as well. Let us be the model country for finance and economics, in terms of how people are paid, in terms of how workers are treated, namely public sector workers. Come on, my Jamaican people. We have to make our calling and election sure. So don't just use Mrs. Philbert thing as us, a hippie hooray. Yeah, all right, she's gone. But we need more of this from some of the others. Guys, Follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share this.